Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to Chippy's Couch. Today, you join me for the start of a brand new adventure. Today, we are playing through Fargo's Eternity Mode. By far, one of my favorite difficulty options in Modded Terraria, and one that I've honestly become quite nostalgic about. We've played through this twice on the channel already. Once like 6 years ago, a second time like 4 years ago, and then I recorded a 55-hour adventure 2 years ago, but I never released it because I'm not a great YouTuber. Anyway, welcome back. Now that Silksong is over, pain is back on the menu. I just really fancied a modded Terraria ROM, but I'll be real, I didn't really want to play through Calamity again because I've done that recently. Wasn't really feeling Thorium. Spirit Reforged, I'm waiting for some updates. Calamity Fables, I love that mod, but it's not been updated. Starlight River, version 0.3, it's not out yet. So I was like looking down the list and I'm thinking, you know what? Fargo's Eternity Mode. Because since I last played it 2 years ago, there's been new bosses that have been added and like major reworks. I'm like, that could be fun. That could be fun. A little bit of nostalgia as well. I'm all about it. But also, please bear with me. I've not recorded a classic Let's Play since Calamity Fables, which was like half a year ago at this point. I'm a little bit rusty, you know? It's a skill. It's a muscle. It's something you build up. Do I have the stamina? I don't know. Probably not. I've got stamina in Silksong, but we don't want to talk about that because I'm actually a Silksong professional. And to be honest, Terraria's beneath me now. I've beaten Silksong. Anyway, welcome on in. We should probably set this to Eternity Mode. You know, here I am biding time. I'm like, you know what? These blue slimes, no bother, no bother. So now you right-click this, and you can click Eternity Mode. There's also Masochist Mode. It used to be called Masochist Mode, then they turned it to Eternity Mode, and then there's a new thing called Masochist Mode, but they recommend to beat Eternity Mode. I'm too rusty to beat Masochist Mode. We're doing Eternity Mode. It reworks bosses and enemies, making them stronger, enables Master Mode drops, new Eternity exclusive item drops. We love it. We love it. Deviants are welcome. There we go. Here she is. Deviant, where's she gone? Deviant, wake up. Deviant, we're going to play the mod. I'm going to... See, this is the thing, right, with recording anything. When it comes to these, you know, starting off Terraria and being a Let's Player, it's a bad combination. I'm just going to be real, right? I'm going to speak to the developers straight away. I'm going to be emailing them. You get harassed by enemies. Second, you start yapping. It's very awkward to start a Let's Play. I'm peeling back the curtain already. I'm just revealing it. It's very awkward. You're trying to say a million things, blue slimes. Check for a pulse. Huh, am I okay? I guess my totally planned falling out of the sky trick looked like it hurt. I'm Saku, you're new and way cooler than the other guide. Take these before you head off, I'm sure they'll be useful to you. Thank you. So you gave me a starter bag with magic storage stuff in it. Eurus' socks, thank you. Puff in a bottle, thank you. Anyway, welcome on in. Hope you've all been well. How have you been? How's your year been? I always like hearing about your year. It's one of the best parts about starting anything. It's that check-in. It's like, how are you all doing? Like, where are you at in life right now? All of you, I know where you're at. Your uni and beyond. I always hear it in the comments, you know? Thanks for the series in 2020. I'm doing good in uni. I like to hear it. I like to hear it. Anyway, I'm doing good too. It's been an interesting year for me, I'll be honest, right? To reveal the curtain a little bit, I've had kind of a bad year, just being completely honest. I had some family stuff, you know, it's not been good. I'll be real. That's why I've been absent most of the year. But, life is what you make it. I'm also engaged this year. I mean, that sounds like I was proposed to, but I was not. I was the proposee. I proposed to Courtney, long-term girlfriend, 11-year anniversary the other day. So, to be honest, I'm on cloud 9, even with everything happening this year. It's doing better. Because life really is what you make it, you know? I was having a not-so-great year. You know, I decided, you know, you be positive. You celebrate the beautiful things in life. And here I am. I'm getting married. I know. And do you know what? As I proposed, I thought, you know what? Couch Gang are going to love this. They're going to love this. Because I used to get comments all the time when I was younger. Because I've been making these series for like, I don't know, 8 years. Which is like, I was about 20. When I was 20, people were always hounding me. When are you going to propose? When are you going to do it? Well, it's done now. I hope you're content. I hope you're pleased with me. No, it was great. Do you know what? I just want to share it from the other perspective. To be the one that proposes, right? Nobody ever talks about that. You know, they never say about how amazing it is. It's incredible to propose to someone. It's the best feeling. It's like falling in love all over again. And I'm not even kidding. It's one of the best feelings you can ever do. Nobody ever said that to me. Everyone was like, more like, oh, will you be nervous? I was nervous, actually. Maybe that's why it was like falling in love again. I felt like I was like talking to a girl for the first time. I was honestly, before I proposed, we went out and we got food in that, and I was stood around after the food, and I was like, am I stood awkwardly? Is she gonna pick up on the fact that I'm stood awkwardly? I'm like trying to lean against a pole, I'm like slipping, like, you know, do I look cool enough? That's what it was like. Wow, it's nice to be playing Terraria again, it really is. I've not played a lot of Terraria this year, once again, because the year's been pretty miserable, I'm not gonna lie. And because of that, I've not really been in my room too much, playing too many games. I'm getting back into it though. Gaming is back on the menu. It's very much back on the menu. I'm really enjoying gaming recently. But it's nice to play Terraria. But do you know what? It was also nice to have a break from Terraria. I've obviously been playing Terraria every day, or every other day, for 15 years. Is that right? Or was it 15 next year? It's 15 next year. We'll talk about that next year, actually. I do have something to say. 15 years, anyway. So it was nice to have a small break as we wait for this new update. Because like many of you, I'm just going to assume for you, I reckon you probably don't play a lot of Terraria when an update is this close to being out. If there isn't a new mod release out, that is. You know, I'm the same. I am the same. If there's a new mod release out, I'm playing Terraria. You know, I'm playing Starlight River. I'm playing Calamity Fables. Calamity Fables, one of the best things that happened this year. But yeah, I've not been playing too much, so it is nice to jump back in and play some more. Okay, we're going to address the elephant in the room here. I'm sorry. I'm not releasing that Infernum rest of that series. It's bad. It's not very good. I'm going to tell you why, right? This is brutal, but we're just going to go into it, okay? So, I recorded about 90% of it. About 90% when I put out episode 1. And I'd edited all that. It took me a while to make. And I was going to edit the next bit, which I kind of got halfway through. And then I had all this stuff going on with my family, right? So then when I went back to film the rest of it, I was not myself. Because I was having a very bad year. And it ruined the end of the whole thing. Now, what I should have done is not put it out and then put it out when it was done. That's not my personality. This is a bit of a problem, right? So anyway, it didn't go well, and I'm not going to release it because it's rubbish. And I don't want to go back to the footage because it's, you know, it is what it is. I'm realizing now I've got so much yapping to do. So if you're one of those ones that are like, oh, do you know what? I love the yapping episodes. I'm already starting this strong. Just really getting into it. So I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of like builds and stuff like that for this. I think I'm probably going to go unrestricted. And then classic James here will probably fall into mage or ranger. I'm definitely a mage or a ranger person. So it's nighttime already. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go find another cave because I don't feel like this cave is cutting it. We're hitting dead ends here. We're running into problems. I guess I could really go down. Maybe that isn't anything, actually. I'm going to find another cave. Also, if you're wondering why Terraria looks different, I'm using a texture pack. I was feeling very fall. I was feeling very autumny. So I've got an autumn texture pack. I will, if I remember, leave a little link down below. I'm pretty forgetful. But if I remember, I'll leave a list of all the things I'm using in this so that you can follow along at home if you want to follow along at home. If you see anything you like. But to be fair, everything is basically standard Chippy's couch at this point. Ooh, first life crystal. Very nice. Wow. I'm actually kind of impressed with myself that I survived that encounter. In the grand scheme of Terraria, very rarely do I start in the ice biome. The ice biome is not the place to be right at the start of the game. And then you slap on a difficulty mod, it's extra doubly not the place to be. In terms of Fargo's though, I'm very excited to see these new bosses. I know there's at least 2 that I haven't seen, and I think one of them quite literally came out about a week after I played the last time. Right. Well, yeah. Do you know what? I'm not surprised. Oh. I didn't feel good about that jellyfish at all. I don't know. Okay, it's fine. It's not this mod that makes jellyfish in a difficulty version really hard, but they're still terrifying. I don't like how they they glide up like that. I am genuinely a little afraid of jellyfish, just in general. And I'll tell you why. There's a film called 7 Pounds with Will Smith, where he's in a bathtub. I don't want to fully explain the plot of the film, because I feel like YouTube would be weird about it. Hopefully you've seen 7 Pounds. If not, look up look up the film 7 Pounds Jellyfish. It will ruin the plot of the film. So just you know, be wary. If you're Will Smith's biggest fan, I would hate to ruin the experience for you. But I didn't realize jellyfish are so lethal. No, wait. Okay. Yeah, they are. They're very lethal, and I don't like that about them. Honestly, I'm not really keen on crabs either. For a very similar reason. Just a freaky little thing in the ocean. And they look like spiders, so, you know, not massive on that. But I tell you what, though. I probably brought that up in Calamity Fables with Crabulon. That version of Crabulon, very nice. Chef's kiss. Look at me. I know Terraria. I know Terraria modding. Look at the references I'm pulling out here. Nowhere else could you get a thing like this. Is that live crystal? Oh, look at this. See, I know what these are. Once again, Terraria Professional. I was looking through some of Terraria's files the other day, and I was looking at all the items, and I was just looking at the sprites, because I was working on some of it, so I was looking through the game sprites, and I was like, could I name these items? Because there's like 4,000, isn't there? And I was like really quizzing myself on it, and I was like, do you know what? I think some of these I actually would not be able to name. Anything furniture related, we all as a general rule, we'd consider that a write-off, right? Nobody knows the name of a cabinet. And I wouldn't even expect a person to know the name of a cabinet anyway. But everything else, I was like, do I know this? Like, I was kind of surprised. Some of them, I looked at it, and my first initial thought in my brain was, do I even know what that is? And then it was followed by, nah, it's this item. I check, it was bang on. So it's all in there subconsciously. Why is this salamander invisible? Who is this helping right now? I don't think I can get out of this situation. Can this bomb work? Will it stay there if I do that? Incredible. Incredible. Wow. What a professional. What a professional. After I'm done recording this, I'm submitting it to the speedrunning records. Is this a house I've already been to? No. Nice. We got some Hermes boots. Swaps out the Euro socks. That's fine. The Euro socks, good while they lasted. Tell you what, if they added in a very weak grapple, I feel like it might be the perfect starter bag. Right, get that flare gun. These deal damage, don't they? So if I hit that... Oh, wow. It's incredible. It's incredible. Look at me. I'm utilizing anything. I'm a master of my surroundings. Where's this worm? It's really the worm that's causing me grief here. I at least want a whoopee cushion from this. A new item has been unlocked in the Deviant shop. That is because I killed a worm. Now we can farm for things. One thing I do love about Fargo's is the ease of use. You know, the instant houses, the instant bridges. You'll remember years ago, I never used to use them. I used to be very much a Terraria purist. I wouldn't even use Magic Storage. I wouldn't even use Magic Storage sometimes because I was like, no, I'm a purist. I organize my own items. But now I very much do like a good quality of life. I do. I'm partial to one. What is that? I've just been attacked by a bubble. What's that about? Okay, I'm off that one. Whoa! Where are the... Was it that? Were you summoning the bubbles? I was put in a glass coffin by bubble. Right, let's make a silver bow. Because I'm clearly struggling. Suspicious looking eye drops. Summons the Eye of Cthulhu. Why would I need that? If I've already got that. Make it make sense. Somebody will know. It's a material. That's the one thing to remember about this mod. Everything's a material. Just write that down if you ever play through it. Right, let's make a furnace. Then what we can do, we can smelt some of the ores that we have. And I'm going to make some upgrades. Already I'm feeling the pain. Squirrel coat of arms. Summon Squirrely Wrath. I already forgot about that. There's a big squirrel boss. I remember at one point, it was like late, wasn't it? And it used to drop all the souls. But we do this one early. This one might actually be the first boss. Come to think of it. If we get armor and decent health, maybe we do that today. Yeah, it's right here. It's the Trojan Squirrel. Quite excited. So this one's brand new to me. Cursed Coffin. Awoken by using an Urn of Souls in a special chamber in the pyramid. Then what else is new? The Banished Baron? Maybe? Oh, that's cool. So in Eternity mode, a broadsword is increased by 30% in size Reworked broadsword swing animation. Let me have a little look at that. So that's new to me. Like, I don't remember. What? This is terrible. I've wasted my money. I'm not using that. Let's see how this works then. Perfect. Oh, nice. That's cool. Wow, that's massive as well. Like, they weren't joking about it being 30% larger. That's a big sword. And there's lightning. What? That's new to me as well. Oh, this is very cool. This is very cool. Now, since we know there's a pyramid, let's actually go and check out the desert. Because I want to see if maybe there's like a nice little entrance there. Is that going to be the lightning there? Yeah, it was. You can see the little sparks in the sky. That's cool. Yeah, there you go. The sand is shifting underneath you. Is that to say, hey, make sure you are going into this pyramid. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Now I feel like I'm like the smartest Terraria player around. I'm like connecting the dots. I'm like, well, if there's a desert, then we'll be able to get this. So that's the arena, I'm assuming. I mean, it's got to be the arena, right? I know we're not going to do it now, but let's have a little look. Oh, it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. This is my level of building as well. I'm just being honest. I'm like, yes, some pixelated back wall. Yes, I am a professional. What is that? Enchanted sword. Reworked broadsword swing animation. Oh, wow. Yeah, things are already looking good for us. They're looking very good. Maybe we'll get some bits from the desert if this goes deep enough to get some, like, actual loot. Yeah, you know what? Pretty good. Works well. And there's a demon altar here. And a house. This is a very good start to Terraria. This might be one of the best starts. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. What is in here, then? Dune Rider boots. Encumbering stone. Right-click to unlock. You are over-encumbered. Prevents item pickup while locked. Cool. I've not had that item in so long. Like, I don't get that one too often. I mean, it's been in the game for, like... Terraria 1.4 was 5 years ago. I don't like to think about that. Oh, right. Tell you what. Yeah, maybe this isn't the place to be. I've left a lot of gold here, though. Right, let's let's bail on that. Let's bail on that, you know? Caleb's going to be working overtime counting the deaths in the comments. I've got to be nice to Caleb. He works hard. And he doesn't even get paid. He's just been doing it all this years. And, you know, maybe there's a reward for Caleb one day. I don't know what it is. We made him a permanent crease on the couch. Is there any reward higher than that? You'll have to let me know. Because maybe we can invent an award. Maybe I make Caleb a couch in real life and I'll ship it to him. This could be a potential thing. So somebody's going to click on this video and they've never seen a video of mine. They're going to go, who's Caleb and what's a crease on the couch? Listen, you're 27 seasons deep on this, you know, so you got to follow along a little bit. But Caleb essentially he's been a crease on the couch. He's been a commenter on the channel for I don't know how many years at this point, tracking the deaths on every video I make. Like, it's religious at this point. And it must be going on, like, I don't know if I want to say, like, at least 6 years. But it probably is at least 6 years. Nice. What are we at? 185. That is not bad. Once we get up to close to max, we'll give the squirrel boss a go. One comment I do want to talk about, because I have thought about it ever since reading it, like, multiple times a day. It was one on a Silk Song video, and it said something like, can we just take a moment to appreciate James doing all this reading? Because we know he's not very good at it. Essentially, that was the comment. And I'm like, you know what? You're welcome. You're welcome. You know, I took that for you, you know? I put myself out there. Historically, I do read all the books, but I'm not a great reader on camera. And yeah, I did read. I read all those dialogues. And I definitely did not have to read all of them about 4 times, chop it up, so that it seemed like one. Now, I tell you what, this texture pack with these brown leaves, very nice. I feel very autumny right now. Second this is done, I'm drinking some pumpkin spice. Although actually, and this is the reality, I'm just saying that for the bit. I'm saying that for the bit in the same way, you know, I really wanted the Minecraft meal from McDonald's, which I also never had. If you don't remember that saga, back when I was recording Calamity Fables, I was on a cut because I was doing this gym photo shoot, and I never got my Minecraft meal. But do you know what? I was never really that bothered. I'll be real. I'll pull back the curtain. Look at me. So very vocal, so very honest. Yeah, pumpkin spice, right? I'm not buying a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. It's like 10 quid. It's not actually 10 quid. It's like a fiver. I don't know how old people deal with this, because I'm not dealing with it very well. Inflation. Like, I was asking my dad about this. I was like, Dad, how do you deal with inflation? When I was younger, a coffee was £2.20. Now it's a fiver, minimum, in some places. My dad was like, oh, James, believe me, when I was young, you could go to the shop and with a threepence, I just had to stop him there. I just had to stop him there. I'm English, and even I know that's a made-up word. A bloody threepence. It's just not on. The English people should be embarrassed. I've never been so ashamed, honestly. But I learned... my dad's going to kill me, because he explained it in detail what a threepence was. I think it was like a 5 pence. Or was that a shilling? My dad was alive during the threepence and the shilling. It's just not on. It's just not on. It's just very bizarre to me. Anyway, pumpkin spice, right? I saw on TikTok, I saw on TikTok that there's a company making pumpkin spice milk in a carton. I want to know where that is. I'll buy that, because I've got a coffee set up at home, you know? I'd like to call myself a barista one day. If YouTube goes bad, that's the plan. But I like making my own coffee, right? That's been a thing for a while now. I'd love some pumpkin spice milk. If anybody knows where to purchase that in Britain, you just let me know. You just let me know, and instantly you become an honorary member of the Crease on the Couch. Because I would genuinely like to try it. Wow, look at these skills. Inflation, though. I mean, it's a real problem. I know, and I know you came to a Terraria video to hear all about it. But it's honestly, it's a thing. Like, I'm turning my nose up at the most basic of things because I was born in a different era. Like, a can of Coke used to be like 50 pence. All you Americans like, what is he on about? Talking gibberish. What's that in cents, y'all? Listen, it was like 50 pence for a can of Coke. No, this is what's criminal. Let me tell you about this. I went out for a meal the other day and I ordered a glass of Coke Zero. So we're talking like, you know, it was like a half a pint. Do you have that measurement? It was £6. It was £6. That's like $8, I think. Or $9? That's bad, isn't it? That's really bad. I don't know how they're getting away with it. I don't know. Oh, that's neat. Wow, texture pack, honestly. Look at that. They've retextured the forest pylon to be autumny. Let's make a topaz hook. Now, that is it in terms of mobility. We're pretty much golden now. Like I say, I just want to get my health up, and then we'll start doing some bosses. Should I get armor? Armor is kind of pointless, isn't it? Oh, look at this. This world is very nice. I do love a nice little speedy start to Terraria. I like to get all me basics. That's terrifying. I completely forgot you can get mimics. Now, is it that you don't get the drops? Isn't that it? You don't get the mimic drops. That would be really cool if you... Well, I mean, it'd be a little unbalanced. But it would be cool at the same time. We all like a little bit of a broken item. Let's be real now. But yeah, what would I get? If I could get any mimic item right now, it'd probably be a Philosopher's Stone. Oh, I have a truffle worm. Interesting. I don't know where I picked that up from. I got killed by a magic dagger. Right, so I've made it to the jungle. Now, I don't want to get too overpowered here, although might need to check my own logic, because we are playing a difficult mod. But my goal is jump in, hopefully grab some life crystals. I think life crystals would be perfect. Then again, if the game just handed me a boomstick, would I say no? It's Hermes boots. This is a cool jungle. Look at this. It's half of a granite biome. When do you ever see granite biomes anymore? Whoa. Okay. Okay, we're not doing too great in here. I'm kind of getting what I need, though. So I'm gonna... My inventory's rubbish. Ah. Brilliant. Brilliant. We'll go Band of Regen. Let's add the Anklet for extra speed. We've got a double jump. We've got Hermes boots. I feel like we are ready for a boss. I do feel pretty content for that. So what was it I needed to make for... Was it the coat of arms or something? So we've got that. We've got our Insta bridges. I might be able to make another bow. Let me get some more gold. Let me make a bow that's not annoying. Unless this one is. Craft. Okay, get rid of that one. So it's just a gold bow. Is it any better? Well, that one's got better speed, but I think this will be fine. Then we will make a regen potion. We'll make an iron skin potion. That's the limit of the potions. Can't make any more. Right, let's do an insta bridge there. I just want to see, do I need a second one of these? Because very quickly, these do make your world pretty ugly. I think that might be enough. Potentially. I think it'll be okay. Right, let's buff up. And we'll go over here. And we'll begin. Now, please, bear with me. Whoa, where'd I put my gold bow? I'm not very organized. Bear with me, because obviously it's been a while since I've done this. So the first one's going to be bad. Oh, this is tragic. All right, this is not great arena prep at all. I'm actually kind of embarrassed. Oh, there's music to this now. Listen to the music. It's very strange music. It's very strange. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So it's got charges. It's got snowballs. It's got acorns. But what it doesn't know, deep down in its soul, I beat Silksong. So ultimately, is any of this a problem? I say no. Once I defeat the center, do I then have to defeat the head? Is that what happens here? Oh yeah, there you go, look. There you go. It's not content with me just beating one thing. I've got 1,000 more health to go through. Alright, let's get my aim on point. Here we go. Look at me go. Look at me go. Whoa! Oh, it's got legs! We're just fighting a pair of wooden legs! This is awful! Alright, we are close to it though. Right, jump over. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, are you waiting? I hope you're waiting. There we go. Try professional. Didn't even doubt it for a second. And honestly, it's that kind of level of performance you can expect in future videos. We'll start this here. And we're going to go all the way across the world with all of these relics of our good deeds. What's this? A tree sword? Reworked broadsword swing animation. That's quite cute, actually. It's also the squirrel hook. This is the hook that lets you do to trees, right? It's nice in theory, pretty terrible in reality. We also got some herb bags. Herb bags are underrated. They're underrated. We also got the box of gizmos. Equipable. Works from inventory and vanity slots. Stand still to expose nearby treasure and enemies. Enemies emit light at night. Grants auto-fire to non-weapon items. Wow, I'll take it. Right, so next up is King Slime, which I will save for the next part. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. It's nice to catch up. If you are new around here, do consider subscribing. I'll put these out as often as I can, and the episodes might vary in length. Maybe one day you log on, it's 4 hours. Then we'll see what kind of commitment we're looking at. All right. I'm probably waffling today. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.